I want to tell you about this situation I had in Alamosa, Colorado. I did my master's degree in a place called Adams State College in Alamosa, Colorado. Alamosa is about 18 miles north of the New Mexico border in the San Luis Valley. And the local people there, well, many of the local people there, have been native to that region for a long time. They were typically referred to as the Mexican-American population, but they were a combination of the local Indians of that area and some of the Mexicans that had moved into that territory. And they had their own particular speech patterns and their own particular behaviors. This happened one Saturday morning. I went to a local Shell station to get some gasoline, and a friend of mine who was going to the college came in and said, "Hey Bob, you'll never guess what just happened to me." I said, "What happened?" He said, "You know, I got me my new 1955 Ford Crown Vic." What he bought was a used 1955 Ford Crown Victoria. A very fancy Ford for the time, and he was very proud of it. He said, "I was driving my Crown Vic down to Antonio, and on the way down there, don't you know, I had a flat." I said, "I'm sorry to hear that." "When I bought the car, I should have looked, and there was no spare." So he said, "So what I did, I got out and I hitched a ride back to Jimmy's Shell station. And I hitched a ride back. And when I got back, I said, 'Hey Jimmy, you'll never guess what happened to me, man.' He said, 'I had a flat tire, and I don't have a spare tire in the trunk.' And he said, 'Can you lend me a spare tire?' So he's a good man. He lent me one, and then I had to go back on the highway and hitch another ride with the spare tire and the rim, and I had to take both the spare tire and rim back to my car. And when I got back, man, it was not my day. While I was gone, somebody had jacked up my car and stole 2 more tires and rims. And I said, what am I going to do? So I put that tire and rim that Jimmy had lent me on, and I hitched back into town, and I said, "Jimmy, you'll never guess what happened to me. While I was here getting a tire and a rim, somebody jacked up my car and stole 2 more tires and rims." He really is a good guy. He hunted around out back, and he got me 2 more tires and rims. And I had to find someone now who would give me a ride carrying these tires and rims. When I got back to my car, thank heavens no one had messed with my 55 Ford Crown Vic while I was gone this time. So I started putting the tires and rims on, and just as I was about to finish putting the tires and rims on, I almost got run over by a Smooth. I said, "What?" And he said, "I almost got run over by a Smooth. You know, a Smooth, a thing that smooths the road."